this big game on Sunday. As I mentioned last episode, Dave, man, 2 years in a row, the team made it to the NFC Championship game. 3 years in a row, my bad. And this time you got over the hump with a different quarterback, all right? But you're going against the up and coming GOAT, I should say. All right. I'm not gonna crown him yet. Some might crown him on this panel, but not me.
It's
All
me.
right. So you got a
Got
big
him.
game ahead of you. I'm pretty sure everybody got a glimpse, probably a idea which way you're gonna go, but you never know. You can hit us with a surprise. So Dave, who you got winning this game and why? 49ers or the Kansas City Chiefs?
Well, if you see the background, you know who I represent. Now, in the beginning of the season, my Super Bowl prediction was Ravens Niners, and I had the Ravens beating us in the Super Bowl. However, only one of those teams made that Super Bowl, and that is the 49ers. I'm going with San Francisco. I believe this is the time that we finally get over the hump. I said this on AJ's show yesterday, Full Time Out, and I'm going to say this again today. Every single game that we've been favored in the playoffs that Kyle Shanahan has been there, we've never lost.
Mm.
He is 6-0 in all games he's favored in the playoffs. The 49ers are favored in the Super Bowl by 1.5 points. I believe that Kyle Shanahan learns from his mistakes. As far as what my gripes I have against him when it comes to playoff games and big games in general, that he gets away from what got him there.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he's going to take full advantage of having Christian McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell being in that backfield, and I feel like we're going to attack this 19th ranked run defense in the Kansas City Chiefs. I believe that will help us be able to open up the middle of the field. But they have some really good linebackers in Kansas City, with Nick Bolton being one of those guys, and I believe he's going to be able to attack the middle of the field, where Kittle likes to be, and Brandon Ayuk most of the time comes across the middle along with Debo. I believe Purdy will get some chances to be able to get some passes down the field. Now his corners are really, those corners for Kansas City are amazing. L'Jarius Sneed is one of the best cornerbacks, one of the best young cornerbacks in the league right now. Those safeties are really good, so he's going to have to be very accurate when it comes to throwing the ball, and I believe he'll have that opportunity in the middle of the field as long as he doesn't try to do anything crazy. I believe that we win this game. We win it close. I don't see a blowout at all either way. I believe we win 27-24, and we finally catch number 6, and we become the winningest franchise in the NFL because we already have the most playoff wins out of any team. But now we finally get 6 and be one of the 3 teams that have 6 Super Bowl titles.
Mm. All right. Carl?
I don't even have to speak. Y'all know my answer. I'm going with my GOAT. Mahomes, man. I'm going with Mahomes. I'm going with the Chiefs. No rhyme or reason. It's just like I told CJ against the Ravens when CJ was breaking down all the ways the Ravens might win. And I told him, bro, I ain't got no X's and O's, bro, but we going against Mahomes. Same thing with the 49ers. I ain't got no X's and O's to break down for you. You're going against Mahomes, and it's hard to bet against Mahomes. You want to talk about a guy in the playoffs, his record, I know it's 14-3. 2 of them games he lost to, the Patriots with Brady. D4 jumps off sides. Patriots go down and score, take advantage, get the ball again at OT. Chiefs don't touch the rock. You got the game against the Bucks where, hey, you lose both your tackles. It's hard to win a game when you got 2 seconds. You got to snap and hike and run. So that's another loss. And then the one he did lose on his own was the Bengals, the AFC Championship. Ain't no, can't put that nothing but Mahomes. Second half, you didn't deliver. It is what it is. But other than that, Mahomes playoff games, man, he just turns it up a level. Look at this playoff run, for example. All the turnovers, drop passes, all that out the window. The execution has been flawless for the Chiefs this whole playoff run. It's been a whole 180. And let's talk about Mahomes as a dog. Mahomes is now 10-1 as an underdog against the spread and everything like that. The spread is so low. You take the +1.5, you might as well take them to win. So I get, not Belichick, Jesus. I get that Shanahan is 6-0, which is very impressive as a favorite. but you're expected to win those games. Mahomes is 10-1 in games. He's not expected to win.
Mm.
So I think that's more impressive. You got Andy Reid calling the plays. They've been dialing it in. MVS been making some key catches. You got Travis Kelce, who turned his play up a notch because his play wasn't looking that great in the regular season. He was dropping a lot of passes. A lot of people like to blame Kadarius Toney, and he got rightfully so a lot of the blame. But Travis Kelce kind of skated by as he was messing up a bunch too in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, like you said, and they also got that defense. I was right behind the Ravens, number 2 defense, L'Jarius Sneed, who I picked as an All-Pro and my R2L All-Pro. Trent McDuffie in the nickel in that slot. Trent McDuffie blitzing, covering, he can do it all. Justin Reed, I feel like
I definitely forgot to mention Trent McDuffie. He's a dog.
Yeah. Justin Reed, I feel like it's such an underrated safety. And another underrated guy that stepped in huge for the Chiefs, Drew Tranquill. I think Drew Tranquill is so underrated at that linebacker spot. I think you can mix him, play some safety with him too. Y'all already know about the 2 linebackers, Nick Bolton, Willie Gay, which I think Willie Gay is playing in this. So y'all know about those 2 guys. And then let's not forget about Chris Jones. Chris Jones up front, wreaking havoc. So I'm a rock with the Chiefs in this one. I think Mahomes gets 3, and conversations are starting to be had about Mahomes and, another guy that I will not speak of that needs to be a father.
All right. I'm going with the Chiefs too. All right. And just like kind of what Carl said, Mahomes created this mystique. He created this thing around him where like winning just follows him, I can't explain it. They're going to find a way to win type deal. And the situation the Chiefs and Mahomes are in right now is probably the best version of the Chiefs. But in our eyes, we looking at it as the worst version. But if you look at it, when you have a great defense like the Chiefs and you have arguably the best quarterback in NFL history quarterbacking, that's most likely going to be a dub, because all he got to do, we talked about this yesterday, Dave, is kind of game manage and make a couple of spectacular plays just to keep them afloat on certain drives. So it's going to be hard for me to pick against them because I watched the Lions, what they did to the 49ers defense. I watched the Packers, what they did to the 49ers defense. I watched what they did to the run defense, and the Chiefs are going to run the ball. I know Carl mentioned that in the chat, I believe, how even the Chiefs established the run. I think we was talking about it with Lamar. So they're going to do that, and we all know what they're going to try to do: get an early lead. Right? They're going to chop down the field slowly but surely. The first couple of drives, kill some time, get an early lead, run the ball, don't make mistakes. Carl, you mentioned that one game that he actually played bad in. Since losing that game, right, the man is 6-0, 70% completion percentage. This is in playoffs, averaging 260 yards a game, right? TD interception ratio 11-0. Passing rating is 107. Dude, you're on a different level. I came in here foolishly and picked the Bills, even though I said I got a feeling about this is a bad decision. I'm gonna pick the Bills, right? And then I picked the Ravens, knowing that Mahomes on the other side, Joe. So I would be crazy, man, if I picked against the Chiefs right now. So I'm going with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. And for real, I got the same score you got, 27-24. And Mahomes being an MVP. And like Carl said, it's going to be some real GOAT talk after this.
Yeah, like I said, I expected everyone to pick the Chiefs. Mahomes is who he is. Like I said, that mystique. He said, remember we had that. Whose win would be more impressive between Lamar and Mahomes? And now the conversation being had is maybe no one in the AFC can stop the Chiefs and Mahomes, but we're in the NFC. We have also a top 5 defense that's going against them. We saw what the Ravens were able to do in the second half, and I feel like we're going to be able to make sure that we are able to match that. The thing that I kept hearing was about the defensive effort for San Francisco. Now, when you look at the entirety of the game, Chase Young did give up on a few plays. I will say that, but majority of the time he was getting pressure and he was able to make some plays in the backfield. So I feel like as long as the game plan is set the way that it is, that we'll be able to make some stops. I mean, there's only so much you can do to contain Mahomes because he is who he is. He's going to make plays. You're not going to be able to dominate him. So I just feel like we're going to be able to match that offense, and our defense will be able to make some plays. I mean, we got All Pro Ward back there. T'Challa Gibson is going to make some plays. We have the best linebacker crew in the NFL with Drake Greenlaw and Fred Warner. So we're gonna make some plays. I hear you, but our linebackers in the Super Bowl right now. So
That don't make you the best.
don't matter. Fred Warner's the best linebacker in the league. So we're gonna make some plays, and I feel like we're gonna be able to win this game finally.
All right, so I clearly disagree with the best linebacker tandem. I can give you less best linebacker, but tandem I can't give you that. And my boy Roquan is definitely coming for best linebacker, so there's that. But this is my thing, right, with the 49ers, which y'all do have a really good defense, but Ambry Thomas can be gone after.
Yes,
Travarius Ward at times can be gone after. He was a Chief, and the Chiefs do know this. Who else your corner? Lamador Lenore.
Lenore.
Yeah, he's cool in that slot. He did really good in the slot, but he can be gone after as well. He likes to play aggressive. And here's my thing. The Packers game. Y'all were down for majority of that game. Packers missed a field goal. Y'all go down, take advantage and win. Lions game. Down 17 at a half. Lions really smoked that game away. You go down like that against the Chiefs, that ain't happening. The Lions, Josh Reynolds dropped the 4th and 2. Y'all take advantage. The next one, Dan Campbell gets no, that's not the next one. The next one, Josh Reynolds drops an easy 3rd and 10 conversion, punts the ball. Y'all take advantage. Then immediately after, Jahmyr Gibbs fumbles. Y'all take advantage. Dan Campbell gets over aggressive and goes for it for no reason when you can tie the game. Y'all take advantage. It's just I don't see the Chiefs doing these things that other teams did that could have got y'all out of the playoffs. The Chiefs are going to take advantage of mistakes. They're not going to make too many mistakes of their own. And one thing I forgot to mention was besides the Ravens game in the playoffs, Mahomes hasn't gotten sacked. We got to him, but the Bills weren't able to get to him. The Dolphins weren't been able to get to him. Now y'all might be able to get to him once or twice, but I think Chiefs are going to come not a dime a dozen. What's the reverse of a dime a dozen? Far and few between. So I think that's going to also help the Chiefs as well.
Yeah. I feel like Joe Thuney not being in this game is going to help us.
He didn't play against us.
Yeah,
I got you, but I feel.
Okay, that's Dave. Okay.
I thought it was me too.
All right. So I agree with you, Carl. Like the Ravens led the league in sacks this year. Mahomes, he's playing mistake-free football. So all that pressure stuff on the 49ers, this is a team that, you might get on once. I don't even think they're going to get them twice, but let's say once or twice. Y'all got them once, right? The Ravens?
No, we got them maybe 2 to maybe 3 times. I can't remember. I know we got them twice though.
But he got pressure a few times, but Mahomes is the best at creating time in the pocket. But I look back at the first time they played in like 2020, and I'm not gonna lie, the 49ers, that was one of the toughest games Mahomes ever played. They did a good job against Mahomes in that game. Obviously, it's a different Chiefs team. Like I said, the defense is much better. I believe that 49ers defense was really good too. And that team period. And Jimmy G blew the game. But the 49ers they can win this game. But they will have to eliminate those mistakes they made those first two. Like you said, Carl, like when you playing the Chiefs, it's like playing the Patriots, bro. In the Tom Brady era, you gotta be sorry, Carl, but you gotta bring your A game. You can't worry about the flags. You can't worry about none. You can't worry about the little small margins the Ravens fail to do, like getting on unsportsmanlike conduct flags. The late hit flag. You can't do stuff like that. Dropping wide open passes. That ain't gonna fly against the Chiefs. You gotta capitalize on everything. But y'all had a team to do it, but y'all had to get an early lead. It's gonna be tough if the Chiefs get a lead for y'all to win this game. Like it really is. With that defense,
I don't think it. I think if they go up like 7-3, I think we still have an opportunity. Now if they go up like 14-0, then all right, we got a long road ahead of us.
And Shanahan too, because the strength of that defense is the secondary. In my opinion, the Chiefs defense, right, is a secondary. Mm-hmm. So Shanahan, you know how he is. He can get past happy sometimes. So
I know. That's why I feel like this game He will learn from his mistakes. We'll run the ball a lot more with CMC and Elijah Mitchell,
Really?
and we'll take advantage.
You said that before the Lions game, and he really didn't.
Yeah, but we still ended up winning that game. That's the Lions. I don't think he's going to make that. I don't think he's going to make that mistake now with CMC in the Super Bowl. I think he's going to run CMC as much as he can right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hear you. I know you want that to happen, but like I said, we said that before the Lions game, and he really didn't.
But he got 2 weeks to prepare, so
Yeah.
I got you. He got a longer time to prepare. Everybody's rested up. And one thing I want to say is, as far as when it comes to drop passes, how many times have you seen drop passes from us this year alone?
you said
You said something about drop passes, about making sure that we don't drop any passes. We haven't done that all year long, regular season or playoffs. So we're one of the.
I mean, Kittle did drop one right between the numbers, but
yeah, that's one. But what I'm saying is that don't happen often for us this year, regular season or playoffs. So I'm not worried about that at all.
And like Tomo said, don't sleep on the coordinator Spags.
I don't. Who sleeps on Steve Spagnuolo? We know what he can do. He won 2 rings with the Giants. We know what he does with that defense.
Tom Brady racing.
I know all about Steve Spagnuolo, so trust me, I'm not sleeping on this defense at all. I didn't say we were going to blow this team out. I gave them their respect. I'm not sleeping on this defense whatsoever. But don't sleep on our defense either.
Mm-hmm. Let's get it, man. It's gonna be a good game. Who you have MVP? I know you got Mahomes, Carl.
Of course.
Who you have MVP, Dave?
I got Purdy.
Oh, so
running the rock.
I got Purdy as the MVP.
Okay, so Carl, let me ask you this: if Purdy wins Super Bowl MVP and they beat the Chiefs, what's going to be your how you going to like what kind of respect are you going to give Purdy after that?
I already gave Purdy respect like 2 weeks ago.
You did after the line when he came back on him, right? The line was that?
No, I think I did it after the Packers game.
Yeah,
I didn't. No,
he did it after the
Lions. It was after the Lions.
Everybody did it after the Lions.
It was after the Packers game. I was like, ooh, Purdy almost cost him. So it was definitely after the Lions.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because after the Packers, everybody can say, I mean, I get it, you know what I mean? Like he did what he did, but
it was like he came back.
Bad game. Yeah, that's what I said.
He came back, but did he really come back?
No. I said he came back, but that don't erase a bad game.
Not you. I'm talking about somebody else. I was on his show yesterday.
Oh yeah. By the way, I didn't even know AJ was live. I'm subscribed and all that. So my bad, AJ. I'm gonna go back and watch. But I didn't even know he was live.
Yeah, I went back and watched this morning. But all right, cool. Yeah. So you got a big game. Big game tomorrow. Big game Sunday. It's gonna be big, man. I mean, if Mahomes win this, I still want to say he's the GOAT, but I still, if he wins this, he's still third. You know what I mean? Like, he's not even past Joe Montana.
Third?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, you got to fill up his resume. Yeah,
I got him past.
Joe Montana got more rings.
Okay, Joe. I see you giving my boy Joe Montana.
I get it.
Thank you, because he don't get a lot of respect.
There is a case because Mahomes, if he wins MVP, this will be 3 Super Bowl MVPs too. So that's big right there for Mahomes.
I get it. I do. I rock with Joe Montana, but man, look,
is it because he played Notre Dame?
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. I swear, it's not even that.
He said he had Jerry Rice.
He did.
You mean,
but you discredit Jerry Rice. Well, how you gonna say he?
I don't discredit Jerry Rice. I just don't think he's the GOAT.
Who is the GOAT tight end?
Hey man, that's tight end.
Come on, bro. I mean, and both of them play with great coaches. Yeah,
that's true. What's his name? Bill Walsh.
And Joe Montana, he left the 49ers, went to Kansas City, and almost got them there.
Yeah, he beat the 49ers in their head-to-head.
So he I feel like he solidified himself. Like when he went to Kansas City.
Number 2 though. Nah, if Mahomes win, I think he out of there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it because, like I said, 3 Super Bowl MVPs. Joe Montana don't have that, but he is 4-0 in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know. And
he never threw an interception in the big game either.
I know.
Mahomes' worst playoff games are in the Super Bowl.
The worst one is with a bunch of context though, but the
49, he threw 2 picks.
The other one, I'm with you. That's why I said
that. Right there, he threw 2, right? against y'all the first time. Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was rooting for the Chiefs that game, and I was a little worried. I was like, man,
I was too. I think J-Mo was at my house too for that one. I was worried as some mud.
Right. So that Super Bowl, man, was so. I think Montana still too. We have that debate though. Had that debate out the West. He has to first of all, he has to win the game first.
Oh,
How disrespectful of us having this conversation in front of David like this. Like they're gonna win the game.
Cool, y'all.
It's gonna be a good one. I ain't give a score. Do you want me to give a score?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'll go. I like it. I like the 24-40 49ers. I'll go 31-24 Chiefs.
31 points.
I mean, the Lions put up 27 and could have put up more. They put up 27 in one half. And the Packers put up
24 in one half.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No. I thought they went scoreless in a second.
It was 24-7.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
A late touchdown.
But look, let's be real. Once you say that the Lions offense is probably better than the Chiefs this year, like you look at it, the Lions have
they have much better weapons.
Season, yes.
Yes, but yes, you're right.
What you mean?
Now, the way that Mahomes has been playing now,
I'm not gonna lie. Against the Bills, that's probably their best. Like, not the Chicago Bears game because they whooped the Chicago Bears, but outside of that game, that was probably the best offensive game I've seen the Chiefs do against the Bills. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But against y'all, though, Carl, they were non-existent in the second half. Like, so
also the best defense in the league.
That's true, right? But the Bills are depleted at the defensive side of the ball. And the Dolphins, come on now. I mean, that's the most injured playoff team in the whole playoffs, right?
No, I get you. But still, one, the Chiefs weren't even expected to beat the Bills. And two, the Chiefs could have put up more points and McCole Hardman ain't fumble out the back of the end zone.
That's true. I think the Chiefs gonna do what's necessary. If the 49ers do a great job against the Chiefs defense, the Chiefs will score points. If the 49ers struggle offensively, the Chiefs probably won't score. It's gonna be a close game. The Chiefs are going to play right at that line, whatever that line is. That's what they're going to do. So, unless y'all turn the ball over and get them extra possessions, then they might blow the doors out. But that's going to be the key right them turnovers, man. Of course, that's so cliche, but that's going to be key. All right. So, Carl, you stand on or not? We doing?
Yeah, I can stay.
Let's get out. All right, y'all. So, we're going to go on a quick commercial break. And after the commercial break, like I said, we have a special guest coming on, Carla Charles. Looking forward to that. Excited about that. But those are picks, y'all. Those are picks. Hold on. Did Tom ever hit me back and tell me who he picked?
Yeah.
He did?
I think he did. I thought he did.
No, he didn't. And just do it in the comment section.
Wow. I know what he picking though, so you ain't gotta ask me. I know.
Oh, before we go. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button, no matter what you're listening to or watching it. Hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.